I feel like XRP has kind of been relegated to the back of people's minds. I see a lot of people, apart from the dedicated XRP content creators on the internet, the generic sort of crypto crowd have turned a negative face to XRP at the moment. And even like the biggest streamers, the ones that are most trustworthy on YouTube, for instance, people that comment on Twitter, a lot of them, not only have they turned sort of a negative side, they've actually gone to sort of actively dismissing XRP. Just a few months ago, XRP was sort of in line to be the next ETF. Now, a lot of people are saying that I don't think anybody really wants XRP ETF. It would also seem that a lot of the institutions are sort of not interested anymore, or they've become sort of wary and worn down. I think is probably a result of the constant FUD and the backs and forths in the courts, and would this ever be over? And when it just seems like things are about to end, then we get another lawsuit, and then it all just gets a little bit tiring, right? And human beings, we get weary. We're creatures of emotion. Even then, if you consider that this token is still sitting at number 7, and if you take away the stable coins like USDC and Tether, it really is number 5, only behind Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, which I consider to be infrastructure stuff as well, and Solana, right? It's doing pretty well. Toncoin is starting to close in a little bit on XRP, but it still has quite a fair way to go before maybe the possibility of flipping it. It could happen because I made a video saying how Toncoin is the new Solana. I think that there's might be a possibility that it might flip XRP in the near future as it experiences a surge. But it's still number 7 amidst all of these fraud and manipulation and suppression. Like if you compare it to something like EOS, which was top 5 in the last bear market, not the bull market, the last bear market, and they just sort of dropped to oblivion when they faced a little bit of legal issues or structural problems at the top, right? But XRP is still there, top 7. And then look, Ripple as a company is still relatively doing well. Look, Ripple named among top fintech innovators of 2024. While it looks like they're not really doing anything, all they're doing is fighting Gary Gensler in the courts. They're actually doing some innovation, winning some awards. The collaborations haven't ended. They're still meeting up with these giant institutions around the world. They're still collaborating with governments. They're still innovating, right? Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has intensified his criticism on the SEC chair Gary Gensler, likening him to a modern-day Luddite. Meanwhile, Ripple has earned a spot amongst the top fintech companies of the year, recognized by CNBC and Statista. Concurrently, the XRP Ledger community is on a high alert following the emergence of a counterfeit Expectar token, prompting urgent warnings from both the community leaders and the legitimate Expectar team. That's a whole different story in and of itself. I don't know why they've actually put that there. But San Francisco-based blockchain enterprise Ripple has been recognized as one of the top fintech companies of the year by global business news outlet CNBC and German statistics portal Statista. This recognition highlights Ripple's significant contributions to the digital assets landscape and underscores its influence within the fintech industry. Ripple has secured its place on the list of leading digital asset companies, sharing spotlight with prominent names such as cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, NFT marketplace OpenSea, blockchain intelligence from Chainalysis, and hardware wallet producer Ledger. Those are some big hitting names, right? Among others, right? Known primarily for its association with XRP cryptocurrency, Ripple expressed its gratitude for the accolade. And then it goes, we're honored for this. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my mom, etc. The jointly compiled list includes 250 fintech companies categorized across 8 distinct sectors: payments, digital assets, financial planning, neobanking, business process solutions, wealth technology, alternate finance, and banking solutions, etc. So, and then it talks about other things, blah, blah, blah. The whole point is, there's still activity going on in the background. I know that the bad press is what makes it to the masses, right? What's the good stuff happening in the background doesn't make it through. Unless you're a true supporter, someone who's truly interested in XRP Ledger technology and who does active research outside what, the Twitter goons are saying or what you're getting on social media, then you're probably not quite interested in the fact that XRP Healthcare is marching on. They're carrying on doing what they're doing. And I keep saying that this app is already usable, right? Unlock savings of up to 80% on your prescriptions and medications with unlimited usage. I mean, this isn't made up stuff. This, you can actually download this app now. If you're in the correct jurisdiction, I think it works in some parts of the United States. I think you can use it in Walgreens, for instance. I'm in the UK, so it doesn't work here. Also, we have the NHS. But a lot of it also is on the African continent, and they're experiencing massive growth out there. It's only a matter of time before these things actually make it to the limelight and people actually hear about this. As you can see, they're partnering with banks and big organizations, and Coinstar and Mexia, well-known trading platforms, right? So, look at all these names, the NHS here in the UK, and they're partnering with like DHL for delivery, for instance, ordering medication online and having it securely delivered to yourself wherever you are. So, DHL is good. It's well known for the distribution infrastructure, right? The logistics, right? Mind is another one. There's Walmart Pharmacy, United Networks of America, and all sorts of well-known names are participating in this project. And I keep saying that this is the premier project associated with the ledger. And unfortunately, possibly for people who are traders and expecting massive pumps, these sort of things don't necessarily excite the masses, and they don't cause FOMO because they're infrastructure level, they're slow moving, they're solving problems. It's kind of the same problem that Cardano has, right? The non sort of flashiness of it, right? The academic nature. And it doesn't encourage, it's not a meme like Dogecoin or like, whiff that excites the masses, causes FOMO, and moons prices. This is stuff that is built to last. When everything else goes crumbling down in the next bear market, this is the stuff that's going to remain, right? It's going to be a solid infrastructure that doesn't just fall off the cliff like USDT or Terra Luna did.